Today we will talk about top 5 important skills for content writing. There is always a skill set for any given field. Counselors need listening, interpretation, understanding, and empathetic skills. Teachers need speaking, understanding, and teaching skills. The same is the case with content writing and writers. Being in the field for years, I have come up with these top 5 important skills for content writing, and they are: the first one is reading. This is not only a skill but the fuel of the creative process of writing. Reading makes everything better. It makes you think, feel, and express better. It is the driving engine of creative life. No great leader, no great writer, and no great marketer was ever successful without reading. All great people were great readers, so if you want to go for greatness, you need to be an avid reader, and if you don't want any, there is no need to bother this. Being able to write is the result of great reading, so you need to read as much as possible. Anything which interests you should be on your reading list. If you ask me what is on my reading list for the next 5 years or some 10 years, then literally more than 5,000 books are on my list. Well, I finish it this time in this little time, maybe or maybe not. But my all free time will be occupied by these books. I will be not wandering around for interesting books. The point here is the more you read, the more you can see clearly the world and its people. You are able to see this world from other people's perspectives. This is a game changer, knowing and understanding others, meaning that you are ready to forgive others. Empathy, compassion, and understanding is the fruit of the reading. So the writer must need to understand others. The second skill is writing. Yes, you listened it right. I'm talking about writing. You might be surprised that I have not written this skill first, because until and unless you read, you cannot write. Ask any great reader, columnist, journalist, novelist, and researcher about this, and they will tell you that they have read libraries worldwide, and you have just seen the end results. So, if you want to be able to use their experiences as a role model, you will first read then write. Readers make few mistakes as compared to writers because they learn from others' mistakes. Writing starts with putting everything you have in your mind on page, either physical or electric page. Don't worry if you think that you are not going to publish this. The first draft is always just a start. Polishing is the next step in order to write. Eliminate every possible distractions you have. Switch off TV, silent mode your cell phone, disconnect from the internet. My ideal writing routine is writing on paper and eliminate all distraction. It has been years since I started writing. I needed solitude, so I rented houses or rooms in remote areas where no one can distract me. No, no one stop by and need peaceful place to write, where no distraction can stop me write what I want to write. This made me a published author and writer in less time required for an average writer to be published and designated as an author. So, write whatever comes first, then second, then a third paragraph, and so on. Don't think about grammar. Never bother over style. Don't even think about readers, and most importantly, about yourself. Just write as much as you can. Once you write, read it again, add anything you want to. In this phase, don't try to edit. Don't worry about the format. Even start reading it aloud, and if possible, record it. Listen to it, and if it gives some additional ideas, write it down. This skill needs practice. Write. If you set a minimum amount for yourself, it is good. In the beginning, my minimum amount was one page, then it became two, three, and before turning to the online and electronic page, it was 4 pages per day. No matter what was the circumstances, I had to write 4 pages every day. On electronic and electrical softwares like MS Word or WordPress, I started with 100 words, then 250, then 500, then 1000, and now I write a minimum of 2000 words per day. So you should start with any minimum amount of words, then go on strengthening your writing skill. You will be surprised that it becomes second nature, and you no longer feel frustrated for writing more words per day. The third skill is analyzing. This skill is needed for writers to analyze their content. The common observation is that writers fall in love with their every word. However, it is not the case, because your writing is like a bunch of flowers you want to gift your audience. If you pick up each and every flower of your garden, it will be like garbage, and if you would gift it to someone, they will be exhausted. If you pick if you pick different flowers of the same size with similar fragrance, you will make others' day. Choosing what to choose and discarding what to discard is a worthy skill every writer should nurture. Analysis should not be the paralysis. The analysis is necessary to choose what you need to publish and what you need to discard. Analysis is a brutal skill for a writer. How you can discard the piece of work you have been working for hours, if not days or weeks? Well, it depends on your understanding of the presentation of your ideas, selection of your dreams, and interpretation of your motives. Why do you want to write, and for whom do you write? Analysis of writing is also important in the sense that they show you how the ideas are shared, whether they are the logical conclusion of this process, does the consequence of events or in fact the same path as your overall experience with this writing process. Literally, this is the self evaluation of your own writing, and this is the best way to go for the next skill, which is the editing. I will cover remaining two skills in next video, so you have to wait for this. Thank you for watching. I will be back and will complete this series. Okay, take care. Bye.